Hey everyone, Jordan Meyer here, Wholesome Family Farms. Today we're over at the mother-in-law's place. We're draining water lines. It's November 10th, 11th, but we actually kind of cracked them a little bit maybe a week or two ago before this. But just today I'm kind of checking all the low spots and making sure I got it drained out good in them places. But I think next year I'll get an air compressor and get the right fittings to put on the water line and maybe blow it out that way. I'm sure when you use an air compressor you probably still wouldn't get everything out perfectly like in them low spots, because I'm sure the air would still blow by and everything, but I'm sure it'd probably be good enough where you could leave it and forget about it. But the way I'm doing it right now, I'm actually kind of walking them low spots out or whatever and doing it that way. But yeah, it's kind of dragging the line down the hill and stuff like that. But yeah, over here on the mother-in-law's where cattle have been gone for, I think it's been close to 2 weeks now, and yeah, they're back at home eating corn stalks there. And then after we're done grazing the hay fields and the corn stalks at home, then we'll be heading over to the farm north of town where we all started. And yeah, looking at the forage that we have left out here at the mother-in-law's, it's pretty exciting to see. Just look at the grass that we still have left. Like, this is some awesome forage. It's gonna be pretty cool to come back to this in the spring, and we're gonna have a lot of feed left over here. Just look at this stuff, it's just amazing. Beautiful orchard grass here, like that stuff comes all the way up to here, and then we still have it left over. But that'll ensure that we'll be able to come out here early in the spring and start hitting them out here, so that'll be pretty cool to do. The clover, I'm sure, hoping that it'll be a little bit less next year, but the grasses, I'm expecting them to come on a little bit better than they were this year. But as you can see, like in this paddock here, there's grasses coming in now pretty good, so that's a good sign. And yeah, the cows, like overall on this farm from grazing it, like earlier on, they were getting pushed harder on that rye after it started dying off and drying off and everything, and we kind of kept them on there a lot longer, as long as we could, because we wanted the rest of our paddocks to get established and get coming, because this is new seeding here, you know. And it worked out, but it was definitely tough. We were dry earlier on, and that's kind of why it took so long for the new seeding to come on. But once we started getting that rain, then things turned around pretty good for us, and that's looking pretty nice here now. So yeah, cows really put on good body condition towards the tail end. I basically, once August came, and they grazed through August, September, and October here, and it turned out really well. So cows are going into winter with really good body condition, and yeah, they'll do just fine on the stalks. And then we got some nice stockpile over at the rented farm north of town where we ran the stockers this summer, and that's after the stockers got hauled away in September. Now there's some nice stockpile out there too, so hoping that the corn stalks at home will last until January or so, and then we'll be able to haul them over to the farm north of town and hopefully be able to graze there for a while, weather depending. Here in southeast Minnesota, we get quite a bit of snow sometimes, but the past few years have been pretty good to us, though. I can't complain. So yeah, that's the update here. Just really looking forward to the next year's grazing season, and it'll be interesting to see how long we'll be able to graze this winter. So with that, I think I'm going to get back to doing the water line here and draining it out. And those of you new subscribers, thanks for hitting that subscribe button. And if you're new here, make sure you go ahead and hit it, give it a like, share the video. Just love sharing what we're doing out here, and hopefully more and more people start heading on into the regenerative world. But with that, we'll talk to you later. Everyone have a good one.